All right, and when we go into your local forecast, holding on to this, though, holding on to the possibility, this is going to change out in a second here, but we get back to your forecast, we're going to hold on to the possibility of this leaning into your forecast where we're going to be going into conditions to hold on to at least, I don't know why this is not changing. I apologize. This is one of those days. We're getting into it here. Ah, man. All right, frustrating. It's like right here showing up. There we go. There we go. Warm conditions with 40s and 50s in your forecast today. Holding on to the possibility of tonight and tomorrow night, we're going to see some rainfall back in your forecast. Then we turn that into snowfall. We'll see that go from Wednesday night all the way into Thursday, turning into rain, mixing into snowfall, and then we'll see snowfall lingering to finish out on your Friday. We'll also find ourselves getting into this. Early morning breezes coming in. We'll see those winds kicking up today. Winds up to 30 miles per hour once we get past the 9 o'clock hour this morning. By the time we get in the afternoon, those winds will get up to 40 miles per hour plus in some cases. Believe it or not, tomorrow's winds are going to be even stronger, so get ready for that. So breezy today, and of course we'll see at least windy tomorrow. 40s and the 50s in your forecast today, leaning into your, again, for the forecast as we roll right into the 2 o'clock hour. You're seeing a few clouds here, mostly cloudy skies, turning into cloudier skies once we get in the 7 o'clock hour. Rainfall pops in Black River Falls over Sparta, and then out to the region by Vogue Field as you get into Wisconsin Dells. Then it turns into light to moderate rainfall, getting into the area here from La Crosse all the way up to Winona and Eau Claire. We'll see that continue on Black River Falls. Everybody in some light to moderate rainfall going through your evening commute. Once we finish out the evening commute and go into the late night, into the evening hours, around the midnight hour, you're looking at still moderate rainfall with rain and snow up along Ladysmith, moving northward later on as we go in the overnight hours by 3 o'clock in the morning for Wednesday. So rainfall to boot all the way through the region, and up and out it goes away from I-90 and even out of I-94. We'll see that drier conditions ensue going into your early morning on Wednesday, turning into a mix of rain and snow. Then snowfall takes over as we get in the 7 o'clock hour. In the evening, we're seeing that continue on, and that drives northward once again with more rain and snow and cloud cover up to the north, with another batch coming down as we go into Thursday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You'll see that continue on from Decorah, crossing the river to Prairie du Chien, getting into areas right by Boscobel towards Madison. We actually see more of that snowfall come back again. 7:45 in the evening commute once again with more snow leaning all the way up to Black River Falls. Drier conditions along I-94, and eventually we'll see more snowfall dragging out of the region, gradually going all the way out to areas by Marshfield. You see it down to the south by Prairie du Chien, also by Boscobel as well, Richland Center, and then we pretty much will start to see a little bit less of that snowfall going into your Friday. We'll also see as we get into it here Wednesday, we have 39 to about 48 degrees, possibly 51 down to the south as you get into Boscobel and Prairie du Chien around 51 degrees. Thursday's highs, 30s, and then we're going to hold on to 40s widespread. So we're still above average temperatures. Normally we're around 32 degrees this time of year for our high. And eventually we'll see the lows from 26 all the way to about 28 degrees. Normally our lows this time of year are around 14 degrees, believe it or not. We could see a few records pop in the forecast there. Then we'll get into it after that. We'll go into your Friday's highs, 30s, and of course they are widespread in your forecast, giving way to some rainfall continuing on. We'll also see some snow and ice in the forecast as well. The possibility of this leaning into how this all shapes up for the better part of the day. You're going to get some rain and some snow mixed in there as well. Possibly maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain and snowfall in your forecast, turning into 50s, turning into 40s by Thursday, 30s by Friday, and then by Saturday and Sunday, we're dropping down around average temperatures to below average temperatures. And then by the time you get next week for Monday and Tuesday, we're looking at below average temperatures by a couple of degrees and then bumping back up by at least 4 degrees. Be safe and have a wonderful day.